Good morning guys, thanks for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day as a vegan on Slimming World. My name's Leanne. If you're new here, I'm a vegan losing weight on the Slimming World plan, and if you're coming back, thank you very much for doing so. Today is Monday and I'm starting with a coffee. This may look a little fancy, but it's just because I foamed the milk. So this is just a normal coffee, not a latte. And I just used 100 mils of Alpro Almond Barista, but I heated it in the microwave and then I foamed it. And so it somehow feels a bit more special. And it looks cooler as well. So, you know, it's all good. Anyway, that's one sin. Hey guys, it's lunchtime. Yes, I haven't had any breakfast. It's just been one of those mornings, so literally all I've had is water and that one coffee. On the upside, it means I'm only on one sin, so swings and roundabouts. So, for lunch, I'm gonna make soup. This is a Collins family special. So, we are having roast dinner soup. Now, the best kind of roast dinner soup is actually Christmas dinner soup, but, you know, this doesn't have all the trimmings, so it was just roast dinner soup today. And literally, your leftovers from your roast dinner go into a pot with some stock and get blitzed, and that is your soup. And it should be so thick and like almost like a puree. And then, oh, I tell you what, it's so good. So I don't know if mine's going to be really up to the Collins family standard that my mum does, but you know, it's still going to be tasty. So I've got obviously my leftovers from my roast dinner yesterday. And what I had left over was the potatoes, which were seasoned with the roast potato seasoning. So this is 2 sins worth because the whole lot had 4 teaspoons, and it's a sin per teaspoon. So, and that stuff's really tasty. And then I've obviously got my roast carrots and parsnips in there as well. So what I've done, because the only speed in there is the carrots, and obviously you need some greenery, I've used my frozen Brussels sprouts. So this isn't really a true test of them, but they will be nice in this. So I've just added some boiling water from the kettle, and then I'm just going to chop these up a bit smaller and chuck them in. Obviously they're already cooked, so they just need heating up, but the sprouts need probably a good 10 minutes because they were very, very solid. So yeah, and then it's just a case of whizzing it. It could not be easier. Okay, so here's all the bits that I have left. Yeah, I just ate a bit of potato. I'm keeping those bits in there because I'll chuck them in as they'll add some nice flavour. But yeah, this has got the seasoning on. Obviously these are no longer crispy, but they were yesterday. So these are just going to be chopped up. So I've done these in bite-sized chunks because the idea is that you leave the soup a little bit chunky. And these are just starting to come back to the boil, even though I used water from the kettle. So I'm just going to add all this in. There we go. And on top, of course, I used all these little bits from the potatoes. So yeah, this probably looks a little bit wrong if you're not used to roast dinner soup, but that's okay, it will be so nice. So I've got a Knorr vegetable stock cube in there. Obviously there was salt in, well, the salt in that, there was salt in the roast potato seasoning. I'll probably add a teensy, oh, I probably don't need more salt actually. No, I'll add some black pepper, maybe garlic pepper. We all know I love garlic pepper. So I'll add some of that in there, and really that's it. Okay, I was just going to have toast, but then I've decided actually I'm going to have a grilled cheese. And then also this is obviously now boiling. I just got some peas as well from the freezer, but I've just microwaved them just to help them along that way, so they don't take all the heat out of the soup. And oh, there's always one, isn't there? Look. Yeah, just to add a little bit of extra protein because there isn't actually a specific protein source in this soup. That's okay, I'm having protein for dinner, but, you know, try and be balanced. I'm normally quite good at being balanced. Yes, so there we go. This is actually nearly ready and it smells amazing. Oh, things are kicking off. So this is 40 grams of the jalapeno cheese. Yeah, I'm using that as one of my Healthy Extra A's, but to be honest, I'm not a giant fan of this cheese, so I definitely won't be buying it again. It's nice with the flavour, but the actual cheese part, not good. So yeah, I'm not buying that again. Sorry, Tesco. Yeah, so that's my grilled cheese in there. And let's just talk about sins. So we've got, as I said, the cheese I'm counting as my healthy extra A, the bread is my healthy extra B. I've got 1 teaspoon of naturally vegan spreadable on each side, so that's 3.5 sins. Oh, and that's it. So yes, bread, cheese, butter, A, B, 3.5. This one is just 2 because of that roast potato seasoning. So in total, this is 5.5 sins. How good does that look? It's literally roasting it in a soup. Cannot beat it. And now, 'tis blendy time. It may look atrocious, but honestly, it's so delicious. Please try this with your roasting leftovers because even though there was no oil used and I just used fry light and a few seasonings, it still tastes amazing. There's something so unique about the taste of a roast in a soup and I cannot describe it. I didn't think it would be as good. Like normally it's more orange, like if you have mashed swede in there. And obviously I've done quite a lot of sprouts and peas in there, but honestly, oh, it's so good. Okay, bye, I'm off to eat. Just having my after lunch cup of tea after dinner. I'm thinking I've miscalculated this slightly. I thought I'd do like a half a latte. So I've done 200 mils of Alpro Almond Barista. And then I was going to do half a cup of coffee because normally I have like a shot of coffee and do 300 mils, but I think I've put too much coffee in. Definitely if I foam it. I'll just foam it a little bit because I want to have my syrups. So it turned out that the battery is running out on my frother, and so it was perfect. Yay! So that's 2 sins for that one, and then I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of each in. They are half a sin a teaspoon, so that's going to be another 2 sins. This will be 4 sins. All done. And then there's always a little bit left on the spoon, so I just do a little stir. But then I get to lick the spoon. Oh, hi friends. Yeah, so I've just got in from a walk. It's 6:25. And I went to the garden centre as well because I was looking for something that they don't do anymore. I got myself some stuff. It's not really something well related, sorry, but whatever. I got myself a giant book of Christmas puzzles. I love Christmas. Well, I love Christmas and I love puzzles. So I feel like this is probably a win-win, and it's huge. Look at the size of it. Loads. So I've got that one. And then my other things that I got, I'm gonna flip the camera. So a lot of people have come up with the idea, and this is not really a new idea, but come up with the idea of doing a Christmas like vegan equivalent of like Quality Street and Roses and all those big nice selection tins. So this is I'm going to start mine. So I got ginger creams. Oh, Whittaker's do tons of like vegan things. They're mostly the creams. I think they have some other stuff that's vegan, but these are definitely the most exciting and they do so many different flavours. So yeah, ginger, coffee, which is probably my absolute favourite. I love coffee creams. Black cherry, salted caramel. See how they mark them all vegan on the front. Lemon and lime. And another coffee because, as I said, they're my favourite. You'll notice I didn't get strawberry or orange, and the reason for that is because you can buy a box in Tesco of them for less money. So I'll get some from Tesco, but again, they're all individually wrapped. So, yeah, I don't know what the sins are actually. Let's have a look. 2 chocolates, 87 calories. So that's probably 4.5 sins for 2 chocolates, which is extremely reasonable, I think, because, yeah, 84. So, very nice. Excited to start my tin. The other things I'll put in are probably, like, I'll buy some more of these because obviously they're quite good because, again, they're individually wrapped. If you're wondering why there's one missing, because I've had 2 lots of 4 so far. I gave one to my mum and she said that it tasted like Cadbury caramel. So we were all right. Anywho, so go try them, they're so good. But yeah, I hope these are really nice. I'm sure I've tried Whittaker's in the past at some point. None of these flavours, but I'm just very much looking forward to making myself a sweetie tin. So I was just thinking about what to do for dinner. Can't say as I feel like making much. And I just remembered that I've still got 3 portions of that chilli that I made the other day, the peanut chilli, which I think was Friday. It's 5 cents a pop because of the peanut butter I used. I was thinking I could do it with pasta because, to be honest, it wasn't really very chilly-y. It wasn't really spicy at all. So, but also it would just be quite fun to have it with pasta. Quite fancy pasta. It's one of those, just want something easy in my belly. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So I've just put the coffee creams, for example, through the sins calculator, and they work out at 2 sins each, which is pretty much bang on my estimates. I'm happy with that. I have discovered they're not individually wrapped though. It's irritating. Oh well, I'll figure something out. In the meantime, I'm actually making my dinner because I'm so hungry. And I'm having, like I said, the chili type thing. I added loads of veg to the recipe. It was from the new Take 5 book. So it's peanut chili. And this is 5 sins and it's packed full of veg and some kidney beans and tofu. And I'm having it with pasta because I fancy pasta. No rules say that you've got to have chili with with rice. And also I'm going to have another 40 grams of cheese on top, and because it's a spicy cheese, hopefully it'll spice it up a little bit. I don't want to go adding loads of spice just because I am known to be a little heavy-handed. What can I say? Okay, here's the finished product. It's possibly not as much pasta as it looks because it is actually hollow in the middle and it's all chili in the middle. So yeah, I've got an adorably, I like to think, eclectic mix of pastas, including animal pasta, white penne and whole wheat fusilli. So, you know, got to keep it interesting. Yeah, so this is 5 sins plus 1 healthy extra A. Hey guys, so it's now actually like 11 o'clock and I'll be going to bed shortly. Ended up playing this online game with some guys from work. It's so much fun. I don't know if any of you guys like mobile games or if you play with Steam, but yeah, it's this funny little game called Among Us and it's just about finding out who's the imposter. It's just really, really fun. Anyway, so we had a conference call going for the last like 2 hours playing that. And now suddenly it's 11 o'clock. Anyway, so I've just gone and got some of those creams. I've got 2 coffee ones and 2 salted caramel ones. Excuse me, I just gurgled. They're all 2 sins each. So that's 8 sins and that puts me on 24.5 sins for the day. And I'm also having a cup of nighttime tea. I also had a cup of after dinner tea just now. But that's everything I'm having today. So thank you very much, as always, for watching. Like and subscribe if you feel so inclined. Much appreciated if you do. Hope you like this video and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!